Hello everyone, this is Daniel, and forgiveness is as beautiful scented as the most beautiful scented flower on earth, and it's actually more beautiful than that. Actually, it's um, just as beautiful as the most beautiful scented flower in heaven. So what do I mean by this? Alright, so, forgiveness. What is this? Forgiveness, anyway. How do we forgive? Well, we can't just forget about everything that people said, but I mean, let me tell you how important it is, really. God did say that if any man shall not forgive another person, he shall not be forgiven of his sins. So, let me tell you something how you can forgive people. Because, you're basically as bad as that person is in some way or another. Because we all have sin. We are not as equal, but we are all in one place just as bad because we all are as guilty as one another in one way or another because, we all take the same punishment. Hell. We definitely have different levels of hell. Some people took the cowardly way, some people took the unbelieving, some corrupt, some murderous, some immoral. It goes on. But it's all offensive to God, even lying. You know how lying can ruin lives? So this is how bad it is. Because, let me just tell you, when you lie as a kid, you lie as a kid, But unfortunately, we all have made a mistake. We all have sinned. And I know it sounds like you've done, bad things, but in a way, we all have done completely offensive things. But for one thing, just knowing that will help you, because no one is perfect. We all have sinned, and we have all fallen short of the glory of God. And to forgive them is to basically, accept Jesus into your heart and basically come to God and have a personal conversation with Him. It's like a prisoner having personal relationship with their mother or father, or with anyone like that. It's a personal relationship, even if they're a prisoner. Let me just give you a little bit of a parable. A man did something wrong. He got 5 years in prison for it. Let's say he, raped someone. Yes, he raped someone, so he ended up going to prison. And, basically, the mother heard about it, she was upset, and she wanted to do everything just to meet him. She wanted to do everything in her power just to be with her son, and she did all of that. She went and basically he was able to be with her mother. He was able to be with his mother, and basically the mother talked to him and had a personal relationship with him because she still loves him, even though he did a horrible mistake. Doesn't mean we all should do it, but she still loves him. And someday he will be set free, and he will never do that again because he knows how bad. He basically knows how bad prison really is, and he quit doing that. He repented from doing that. That's the same way of a person who basically is forgiven by God, because we have all made a mistake. We all have done bad things, just like that prisoner. And even though people make mistakes, they can still basically recover. And God forgives everyone, except for those who mock the Holy Spirit, but He forgives everyone. He has forgiven those who even trespassed against Him. Even some Satanists have been forgiven, me and myself included. So, love one another. Let me tell you something about the racism. I know it's like you don't want to forgive them for that, but racism is on a record high in America, if some of you can tell. Most of you can tell, I believe. But something like racism, that's still forgiven. I mean, some people are really horrible to people and they are sick inside, but just remember, that person may have had a rough life, or maybe he just is broken inside. Maybe he's falling apart inside. Maybe he just doesn't have a life of that has any love or any meaning to himself. Instead, he is just being hateful. There's always something that causes the hate. Pray for these people. Pray for this nation, because someday we'll be in the someday we will get to meet God. If someone is forgiven, he will basically one way or the other report for forgiveness, unless he is not forgiving. So forgive people, because God will hold you accountable if you don't forgive. And to forgive is to realize that everyone has made a mistake, including you. Including you. You're not above anyone. Matter of fact, you're just the same as everyone else. There's even people below you, but those are the people that mock the Holy Spirit. That's only what makes them below you. In another sense, they are below you when they're in hell. But on earth, just about everyone else is the same as each other. And love forgives. Love is peaceful. Love takes joy in putting peace in people's hearts. Love takes joy in doing the things that are righteous. So know that you are a sinner, and forgive, because you may have done the same thing. Alright, I'll be done now, okay? Bye.